Hello, fellow humans and others if you're watching. Okay, at the end of last episode, before I closed off the game after recording, I added in our first garbage collection facility, the incineration plant, because that was coming from outside the city and was costing us too much money. So let's take a quick look at our services here. So the garbage management was at 0, but what we were paying out was a lot more than that. So aside from that, taxes are all up at 15. We don't have any loans. Our budget, we're well in the green with no government subsidies. That's good. And a lot of that has to do with our production, and especially our rock. By the looks of it. Yeah, let's take a look at our, materials. We have a surplus on all of our stuff. All of our farms, all of our mining, all of our oil production, which is what we want. We still have some deficits down here. Not that bad. We're still importing some food. There's the big one there, by the looks of it. And I wish I would give you a dollar value as well as to how much you're importing. And material goods, let's take a look at that for a quick second. Yeah, just software, electronics, telecom, and financial. Okay, that has to do with we don't have the office space for all of that yet. And what's that? Lodging. Okay. That is not something I can control. I can't just build hotels. That has to come in through the, whatchamacallit there? The commercial districts. Anyway, let's get out of that. Today's episode, we are going to be focusing over on this neck of the woods here, where we are going to build a university town. But before we get to that, there is a road that I want to upgrade. And where was that? This road here. So this is, if we come into our traffic view, we can see the traffic flow is pretty good, but the volume on there is quite heavy. So I'm just going to upgrade that road real quick. Coming from this point here, I do believe. So we currently have a 2-lane, 2-way road. Let's upgrade that to a 4-lane. Okay, and it does all kinds of wonky things there. Section at a time, and okay, that looks a little bit wonky because there's a retaining wall, I guess you would call it, along the side there. Where's the bridge? Either way. Okay, let's go up to our next section here. From there, and yes, we are going to be losing quite a bit of our buildings along the side here. That, and when we get down into here, we are going to have to move a couple of buildings. Okay, and coming through here, okay, let's go up to that point. And we are going to be, let's just move the school, that over there. Back in and that. Okay, we can get that section in, and this one is a little bit more challenging. Okay, let's just move the medical clinic over to here. Okay, we need to take that road out. And I think there is one more that we have to move. Yes, police station. Move that. Let's move it there for now. Let's see if we can move that police station back. Not quite. Okay, now we'll have to redo that entire area anyway, so let's just bulldoze the entire thing. Yes. And of course it gets rid of buildings across the street that had no effect on whatsoever. Station back where it was. Okay, I've got, what do you call it? The mixed use housing. Okay, let's do a little bit repair here as well. And I think that was something else, wasn't it? Yeah, either way, we're going with mixed-use housing there now. Let's reestablish that one road. It was a 2-lane road. Just put a slight kink into the road, that's fine. And we had a little bit of regular commercial in there. And let's go with, what do we have there? High density residential. Another block or two in there. And sure, let's add a little bit of parking, as we did lose some when we rearranged where the police station was. A little bit there, a little bit across the street. Yeah, I think that's more than enough parking for that area. You know, the 4 parking lots, that should be good. And sure, let's put a little bit of low density housing in beside the school. And go with a bit of medium density down here. Okay, and that should be it. And why are you abandoned? Small homes and polluted air. I'm wondering if that was a, what do you call it? The low rent housing in there. It might have been. Okay, and let's see. We have no demand for offices, but I do want some in there. Not quite that much. Let's go for just that little bit there. Then when the demand comes in, it will automatically build up there. Okay. There's that. Let's see what our traffic is doing here. That is a traffic accident. Okay, road maintenance vehicle is on site apparently. It's working. Police car is securing the site. There's a police car. And where's the road maintenance vehicle? Way over there. Okay, it looks like we have some traffic problems in a number of spots here. Okay. There was an accident here, sending some cars off the bridge. And a bus was involved. That is just traffic volume. Okay, and that is just people moving in by the looks of it. You know, this is where it would be nice to see where people are actually coming from. So having the traffic volume is one thing, but knowing where they are going, where people are going, like are they coming over to the incineration plant, going over there? Are they coming from our industrial area, heading over towards the college? Or this industrial area, heading down to Greencrest? There's no way of knowing where the traffic is actually going. It's just telling you how much volume is on there. That's one thing that I miss about from Cities Skylines 1. Okay, and that is the highway that's heading out of town. You know, and we did want to connect up the highway to this subdivision over here. So when I go into a bit of a time lapse and get that done. Okay, and I know that these on and off ramps here are very, very short, so that's just because it's right on the edge of a map tile. I suppose I could have bought another one, but I didn't want to. Going to be needing those for the university that we're going to be putting in. Okay, and already pretty heavily trafficked. So let's turn off the traffic lights there. Okay. Well, that was the fun part over with. Let's get over to where our university is going to go. So first thing that we need, I hate it when it does that too, is a whole bunch of tiles here. Those down to 6. And we'll figure out what other ones we'll need in just a little while here. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is get our university in place. So let's take a look at our terrain, turn that annoying thing off. It won't turn off. Yes, it will. Okay, where I want the university, I've been debating on if I should keep it on top of the cliff and level off a little tor up there, or if I should bring it down more to the sea level. I think I'm going to go with this level right here in the middle, a nice big plateau. Okay, so we've already got that selected. Let's pick that. So we do want a nice big area for the subdivision that's going in here as well. It doesn't cost us anything, so why not? Let's grab our university, which is there. Yeah, I must have grabbed the wrong one before. Must have been the college. Yeah, that's taking up a lot of room. Plunk him in there. And I put him in the wrong way around. Okay, so we have our upgrades. We have the university library. Stick that in right away. We have extension wing. More classrooms. I don't think we need that just yet, but that stays on the footprint of the university, so we have no worries there. And what's that? University Park. That would go good there, and probably another one over there, but I'd need buy another tile. Okay, but we do want a 4-lane road going right in front of the university. Extend that out. Okay, then we need to come up here. And I'm going to use one of the pre-existing interchanges to hook into our highway here. I'm just going to pause this for a minute and bulldoze a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, and back under roads, under interchanges I want. Dumbbell, no. Drop roundabout. Really doesn't like that, so overlapping items. Buy or sell, why are you overlapping stuff? Okay, there we go. I just want to see what that overlapping items was. Oh, there's a bunch of cars there, but I don't think that would be it. Anyway, let's hook this back up. Highway. 2-lane one-way, back down to ground. Okay, that's all good. And we want to come out of here. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Okay, there we go. That's our highway connection in place now, so we can start the game back up again. And that's a 3-lane asymmetrical. Yeah, let's upgrade that to a straight old 4-lane. Something like that looks good. Yep. Okay, let's bring this straight on down. Well, maybe not straight on down, but you know what I mean. Start off from up here. 13% grade, 9% grade. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. We need to slope. Let's pick that spot. Okay, and now we should be able to get this down here. Okay, now to get that over to our university, let's come back out and do a little more sloping. Now I want to bring this straight into the middle of the university, so straight there. Okay, and now I can connect these guys up, 180. Okay, so that's our university hooked up to the road network. Now we need to connect it up to water and power. Pumping station. Seems to be a good spot right over here for that. Where's the road need to connect? Side there. Okay, let's go with the dirt road. Down to ground level. Turn is snapping back on. There we go. And sure, let's go back to our regular. Okay, so that's our water hooked up. Now we just need to get power to everything. So I think I'm going to come up here close to the highway. And yeah, just stick with that one. Let's turn on our terrain tool. And I do want to flatten out a little pad here, so let's. Okay, that looks good. Now for power, do I want a coal plant? Battery station, geothermal. Okay, geothermal won't work in there just yet. Let's go with the coal plant. Stick a road in there first. Now I'll put our coal plant in. And the other side, of course not. Okay, and wind is blowing away from our subdivision that we're putting in, so that's good. Let's see if everything is hooked up here. Yep, power is going. It's just not connected up to the rest of the network, which is fine. What are you complaining about? No sewer. Okay, so how are we going to take care of that? It would be wastewater treatment plant. That is also going up in this neck of the woods. Okay, and this one. Which one is that? That's purification resulting in more sewage being turned back into fresh water. Okay, increased capacity. Okay, we'll add that on a little bit later. Yeah, why not do it now? Smooth that out a bit. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so we want that there. We want the advanced filtering system on that side and that guy at the back. There we go. Now we can soften the terrain out here. Okay, so we are definitely going to need police and fire out here. And let's build a road going straight out the other side. And that's where our medical clinic is going to go. And once again, up here, I wasn't thinking ahead, so we can put our crematorium up here. Cemetery, the crematorium. Okay, now we have the fun of figuring out how we're going to develop our subdivision here. First off, I want to flatten out this land a little bit more, which will mean buying this tile right next to it there. Oh, I hate it when it does that. I click on this thing, I just want to stay at the same view that I had when I clicked on it. I'll go back and center it. And that's a 4-lane road that we have coming out there. Yep. Okay, 4-lane road. Let's put it on a curve. Straight on down, something like that. We can have a whole bunch of side roads coming off of it. Okay, let's just make a few connections in here, then we'll zone it up. Your signature building. Switch on from the humble toaster to self-organizing sock drawer. Factory makes everything that runs on electricity. Okay. Yeah, a little more organic as far as our road layout here goes than sort of our typical little grid. Oh, we've got our groundwater in there I need to watch out for. And we are going to take out all of this as a no-go zone. Okay, so no building in here. Like a little area so that I don't forget. Blueberry Way. Get renamed to Do Not Build Ground Water. Okay, so over here we're going to start off with a little bit of light residential right along the coast. Sure, let's put the dog park in right about there. Small plaza close to the university. And I wanted a playground in there as well. Small park, sure. Or along the waterfront. And we'll stick a couple of those right along here. And landmarks, oh, I do have a few. Observation tower. Okay, that would be good here, I think. Milestone 11 unlocked. Okay. Okay, so the milestones at this point are just getting us more money. More money. Yeah, more money, a larger loan limit, more development points, and more expansion permits. So that's all that we need to worry about there as far as they go. Okay, anyway, back to building or zoning up this area. Okay, and we would probably want some commercial right close to the observation tower there. High density commercial, I think I'll stick over here at the university. And sure, throw in some high density office buildings and low density ones. And around there, we'd also want high density residential, some mixed residential that's inside of our do not build area. And that road is bugging me a bit, so let's rework that. Here we go, that's better. What was that signature building that we had? Switch on. Okay, +1 college graduation and +2 electricity efficiency. Sure. Get that in. That's huge. Okay, let's stick that in the middle of nowhere, like right around here. Find a relatively flat spot. Let's bring that straight on out. Signature building we will put right about there. And put in a nice large parking lot. Just move it down just a little bit. Like that. Large parking lot will now fit. Stick 2 in there and add a little bit of industrial zoning. How can it be zoning when there's already a parking lot on top of there? I think that's another bug they need to look at. And this is there's nobody moving in along here. Looking for commercial. Okay, so where do we want commercial in here? We have a little bit down here. Let's put a little bit closer to this end. Let's go with low density. Just want a few mom and pop shops in there. We definitely want some over by our services here. Okay, let's expand our road network a little bit and smooth out the terrain first. See what that road looks like. It's actually fairly flat on that road. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, and of course I put the police station right where it shouldn't be. No, put the road that's leading to the police station right where it shouldn't be. Okay, that's 2-lane road. It is. Straight, all my snapping is on. Let's just bring that straight on out. And I think that that's a good spot to connect up down there. Okay, let's put in a couple of parks. Maybe even a couple of signature buildings. Notre Dame, sure. Well, I had it fitting in there somewhere. There we go. Oh, what's going on? It just turned to winter. Okay, what's the benefits of this? Plus 125 outdoor recreation. Okay, that's good. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a lot of mixed use residential around there, commercial. There's low density commercial right across the way. A little bit more down here. This commercial is all that we have demand for at the moment. And yeah, I guess this is going to be our commercial hub down here. Okay, now that we have that set, we need to get public transport out here. And I do want a train station in here as well. So, train station, something like that. Look at all those taxis that are coming from outside the town. Okay, and this would be another 4-lane road that I want in here. Okay, now the fun part. I have 21 tiles and I need to get my train tracks from here all the way over to here. It should be interesting. Okay, I'm going to do this in time lapse as well. Okay, so that's our train line back in. No, not back in, but in. And now we just need to hook up our lines going in there. Okay, and we want passenger. Okay, this will be the local one. So we'll go from there over to wherever our other one is. And it's right here. Okay, and they're all occupied. Let's pick that one. And back again. Route, there we go. Let's just change the color of that. And for some reason it didn't change the color. Let's try that again. Nice bright green. Trend line 4, that was the last one. We've already got a green. Let's go with the dark blue then. Okay, and let's make our outside connections as well. Going from there. Oh, I do want to make a connection out that way as well. Over to there. And look at all those taxis. All right, let's change the colors on those routes. We have a blue, let's go for a bit of a pink. We have yellow, let's go for light pale blue. Okay, we don't have enough trains for all of these. So let's take a look at what we have. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. And where's our rail yard? There we are. And 10 out of 10. Okay, let's maintenance hall, train maintenance faster. Use capacity for more trains. Either up that to 15. Solve our train problem out here, or do I need another yard? I think I need another yard. Okay, so all 15 are in use. All right, let's take a look at this, see if we can reduce the number of trains. Yes, on this one, cut that down to 2. And I had another one there. Let's cut that one down to 2 as well. Okay, it should be just a little while, but there we are. And where do you take all the trains off of that one? Okay, where are you putting 4 on that? Okay, that should be enough there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be 12. Our rail yard, I think, has room for 15 now. 15, yep. And there should still be 3 spares in there. Oh, I need to check on the cargo trains as well. 12, 14, 15, 16. 1 short. Ooh, look at this. What is going on here? And that was one thing that they promised us with the new release was better traffic management. Look at how these things are changing lanes here. Should be changing lanes back here. Or just going straight on through and going through that way. Okay, I'm going to make a couple of changes here. I'm going to do that offline because this could take me a while. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I've made a couple of changes here. I basically made this into a dumbbell interchange. And it looks like traffic is moving much better now. We don't have quite as much of that lane switching that's going on. Okay, and people can still come out of here and into here. They are garbage depot, and let's watch what he does. Goes out there and heads out of the city. Why? Why would you head out the city? Okay, let's just see where that garbage truck is from. Rotham. Okay, I guess we are on the other side of the city from the other one, from the other incineration plant. Okay, that's way too big to fit in there. Why did that come up? That screen is just way too bright. Off all of our snapping for now. Around that way. Okay, and I do want to flatten out that more of this land. Okay, and the incinerator. Yeah, let's put it right over here. No. Got the wrong type of road there. Just bring this straight on in. so. And add a little bit of industrial. Oh, took it off a pause. Okay, and then add a little more offices as well for when they come in. Okay, and I think that we can link these guys up over here. So why don't we do that? Okay, so now we have another way to get down here, which is always good. More accessibility. All right, let's smooth out the terrain a bit there. Here we go. I wonder how our train station is doing over here. We have comfort of 57. Higher comfort makes it more attractive. Okay, what's a high number though? I have no idea. 13 passengers waiting. Parking fee on there. And sure, while we're here, let's add our upgrades. Extra platforms we don't need. Taxi stop. Station services, let's add that. I need a taxi depot. Okay, that looks like a good spot over here. Are you not snapping to building? I have that turned off. Or snapping to the road, I should say. Turn that there. That's a crime scene, okay. Taxi stop. Subway interface, there should be. I thought there were bus platforms on there. That might be on, I was thinking of something else under the harbor. Okay, so what's the one that we have in here now? Epicurean Garden, luxurious living spaces on top of high-end restaurant. Okay. That would be good out here somewheres. Right about here. Okay, really, we do need some buses out here. But there's really not much of a line that we can put in at the moment. Well, let's do it anyway. Okay, I think that'll do it for the buses. Let's just bring the road in over here so that they have a way to get back. Build out this area here. Which would mean another couple of stops in here that we could use. Where'd that stop go? Must have taken out that stop in front of the train station when I put in the road. Let's do the line. Okay, there we go. Now we have our university line in. Let's just change the color on that. Stops. That's line 10. More of a bright orange. Now, anywhere that we're missing, we could probably use another stop in here. We add that in. Okay, just go with the bus shelter. There. The line. Come on. You want to do it? You know you do. There we go. Well, that was a little more difficult than it should have been. Okay, so we have bus lines in. Let's use that. See if that is being used. Oh, yeah. And we have tons of people coming in here. That's really what I do want to see. A whole lot of people using our transit system here. And I bet our lines are saying that there's not many people coming in. They're not being used. Active vehicles, passengers, 260. Okay, that's better than I usually see. That's another one. Passengers is 15. That one. There's a 17. Okay, so the majority of our passengers are inside the city, going from way over here somewhere over to here to get to the university. And speaking of which, how is our university doing? It's 1,359 of 2,000. Okay, quite a ways to go as far as building up our population for the university there. And attractiveness 131, lack of maintenance. Okay. Park maintenance depot, I haven't even unlocked it yet. Okay, so why don't we do that? Yep, that's what I want. Development. Parks and park maintenance. Unlock that. And while I'm here, let's grab these. And large sports parks. Do I have enough? Yes, tourist attractions. That's something that I haven't had in any of my cities before. Let's see what we have. Observation tower, I've already got one there. Water park. Sure, I could put that out by here. And large sports parks, what do we have? That road just doesn't make it feasible. Soccer field. And community pool. Okay, and then we have the usual basketball court, outdoor gym, skate park. That tennis court. Okay, but we won't be adding those in over here. I think there's enough parks around and recreation. So let's do a bit of zoning. Yes, even though it does say that it's not suitable for residential, let's put that in anyway. Okay, and we do want a little more commercial in here. Let's go with lights. Our mixed use. Okay, we can't build in that area. What do I have out here? That's a medical clinic. 15 of 100 patients. Okay, that's good. Okay, just looking for more commercial. Yes, this is our business hub down here. Okay, not enough customers. Yeah, that's not surprising. They're not letting me zone areas for residents. Actually, let's just for the fun of it, throw in a bit of high density residential. That takes away all of our residential demand. I imagine that we'll be seeing some once things start building up here. Building up out here. Okay, I think that's going to do it for today. So if you like what you see, then click on the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to leave any comments, questions, or suggestions down below. Anything like that is always welcome. And other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.